Welcome to this tutorial for Live Class Composite. The first step to create a composite is create a file to save the composite details. At the main menu, select File, New. Select the path to save your composite file and give it a name, file name. Save. At the new window, you have to input the size of the composite. We'll do a composite of 20 inches by 15 inches. 15, sorry. Okay. You have to input the aspect ratio of the pictures to be used in the composite. This is very important because the application uses this data to distribute the pictures in the composite. Usually pictures for a composite have an aspect ratio of 2:3, 4:3, and so. Okay. This is an empty area to design the composite. Now let's add some pictures. Take the students folder, select all pictures and drag them into the list at bottom of Live Class Composite. The first one is for students and the second list here is for teachers. Now we drag the teacher pictures into this list. We have now pictures for students and for teachers. Just click at this button here at top left and the composite will be created. Please notice that the application takes the area inside of these blue lines to create the composite for the students. The teacher pictures are placed above this area, and regarding they are less than students, it's easier to distribute them manually. The important is the area for the students, and they are framed by these blue lines. If you drag these lines, let's say you want to a bit smaller, and click again, you can see that pictures are placed in the new area. Okay? Now we will add a frame. Just drag one frame from the bottom list into the design area here. You may add your own frames by dragging them here to the library at bottom. They have to be PNG files. The second step is to add Clipart and text to the composite. Clipart is very easy to add them. Just the same. Drag and place it here. Now you can move them with the mouse. You can resize them by using this small icon here, the loop icon, or by pressing Shift and dragging. Shift and drag. Very easy to use. You may also set transparency and color for the clipart. This will be the clipart for the promotion. Okay. Click at the text icon here at top and input the text. Select the font you want to use. Text are always put here in this position, but easy, drag them at bottom. To resize the text, use the loop or Shift and drag. You'll select now a clipart for the top, for the composite name. Resize them just the same as for the bottom one. Shift and drag. We input a text and place it inside the clipart. We drag, Shift, and drag. Okay. Now we can place these pictures one at each side. While moving the pictures, you can see these blue alignment lines. It's a magnetic alignment. You may also use these icons at top or even distribute pictures equidistantly using these ones here. Only select and move. At the picture you can see a list of icons. To delete them, to edit the text, the size of the text, the color of this text, the top margin, the side margin, and the font. Okay. You can also edit the text for each picture here at top. You may add a stroke, a frame to the pictures and a shadow. You may apply it to all or just to pictures selected. To change the size of the pictures, select the ones you want to change and use this option here. You can make them smaller or larger. Let's them a bit smaller. Okay. Now we move this again and align them at the right side of the bottom pictures. You may easily bend rows in the composite. For example, here this clipart is just touching the text of this picture and it's not looking good. Okay, we'll move these rows and bend them slightly to the top. Okay, we have created a slight curve here. Maybe resize a bit the clipart here, make it a bit larger. Okay, now it looks better. This is our composite finished. You may also mask, if you want, to one or to all of these pictures. For this one, it's not necessary. And Live Class Composite includes layouts for up to 50 composite members. Usually these layouts are used for multiple composites. We'll take a look at this later. Now, save this composite and we want to export it into a JPG file. To the desktop, composite, my composite. Okay. You can see a blue progress line here and your composite is ready here. Exported in JPG format. At the preferences, you can set if you want to use sRGB color management or Adobe RGB management. This is the normal composite, the one where we put all the pictures in the same size and so on. Live Class Composite also includes an option to create a multiple composite. This is one where one of the pictures it's larger than the others and it's in a predominant place. We may use a template for this, or we just can change the pictures to suit our needs. Now we will look for a template. Okay. Now we want to make them a bit smaller. This will look better. Maybe moving them a bit to top. Easiest way is using automatic distribution. For example, let's move this one more to top. Then we can align all the pictures on the line and move them. Distribute horizontally. It's very easy to line pictures with the blue lines. As you can see, at this composite now we don't have any teacher. But we may add them, re-add them again by selecting the teachers list at bottom and clicking at this icon. Templates never include teachers because it's not possible to know the number of teachers for the number of students. This is always variable. Therefore, templates are only for students and you have to add later the teachers. Just select them and put them in a best place. Now we may add again a stroke, change the text. Okay. Now, the next step is to select the main picture in the composite. Is this one. Select it. It will be marked here with the yellow circle at bottom, and this position and size will be used to repeat all of these composite members in this position. Select File, Export Multiple Composites. Select the target folder, multiple, and export. Once this has finished, you will find at the multiple folder here different composite files where the main picture has been used for all of the members of the composites. It's a very easy method to get a personalized composite for each student. The order of the pictures in the composite is the alphabetic one except for the main. Finally, let's return to the initial composite. I select it from the recent one. This is our initial composite, and now we will create the interactive or live composite. Select at the main menu File, Export Interactive Composite. Select a target folder for it. Interactive. Select the video source folder. These are the videos which will open when you click at the images. In this case, I will use the same videos for the live part and for the interactive one. Video preview source folder are the videos used to create the preview at the main image, at the large image. You will see a preview. We will understand it easier later. In this case, I'd use the same. We have an audio file. This is an audio file for the main composite because each interactive video later has its own audio file. And we will only extract 3 seconds from each video for the preview. You may input your own Facebook link, my page, and the site title. In this case, I'll put the same as the title of the composite. Export. Now, it's better not to use the computer for anything else. It takes a lot of processor time, and if you use it for other tasks, it may be end with some empty frames, some dark frames, some corrupt frames. So just wait, it won't take long. Just to mention, the time before next preview starts in milliseconds is the time which elapses between the start of the first image and the second image in the preview, from the second to the third. And so this will create like a wave sensation in the main composite. If you make all students move in a similar way, you will get a waves simulation. Okay, it has finished. Let's take a look at the folder. Here is the interactive folder, and you will find some code files and an index. By opening this index HTML file in your browser, you will have the interactive composite. As you can see, the pictures are in movement and they start one after the other. We have an audio file for the main composite, and by clicking at each of the pictures, you get the video from it. This has its own audio file. Clicking outside of the video will close it, and you can open another one. Of course, you may resize the composite and move it. And there is an option to make it full screen also. These files you have seen here can be uploaded to your server or just distributed in a USB, in an SD card. They will work in any modern browser: Chrome, Safari, Edge, Firefox. Just enjoy!